Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Brooke Kelly. I'm a representative from Xavier University of Louisiana. Okay, I'm going to give a little presentation for you guys to tell you a little bit about our school. Okay, so can you guys see the presentation? Okay, perfect. Okay, yes. So a little bit about us. We were founded in 1925 by St. Catherine Drexel and the Sisters of the Blessed Sacrament. And we were founded to create more equitable opportunities for African Americans as well as Native Americans. Up next, we have Dr. Norman C. Francis. He served as president for 47 years. He is among one of the longest sitting presidents of any university history, and he is the one who put us on the map for our pre-med program. Up next, we have Dr. Reynolds Barrett. He's our sixth and current president. He has added a baseball team, a soccer team. We are currently building a medical school, and we're also building a new parking garage, which is exciting as well. A little bit about our numbers. We have a 14-to-1 student faculty ratio. We have about 3,600 students enrolled. All of that equals out to about 20 students per class size, which is not too big or not too small. Of that 3,600, about 55.7% represent 40 states and 16 countries, which is especially diverse for an HBCU. We have over 50 programs of undergraduate study. We are about 73% African Americans, and we are the only Catholic HBCU, but only about 16% identify as Catholic. So of course you do not have to be Catholic to come. So a little bit about our notable achievements or our brag page. We are #1 in the nation for African Americans who go on to complete medical school. That is our bread and butter at this university, and we are very excited to hold that staff for over 10 years. We're in the top 6 HBCUs in the nation. We are the #3 Catholic university, and we are #1 in the nation for bachelor's degrees in biological, biomedical sciences, physical sciences, and physics. We're top 4 producers of African Americans with doctorates of pharmacy degrees, and #1 in the state of Louisiana for getting a job after college. So I'll go briefly over some of our most popular majors for a business degree. One thing that we love about our business degrees is something called the X Incubator, which is if you have any sort of business idea, you can present it to our university investors, and they'll help you get your licensing, your audience, website, anything that you would need to start a business, and also capital, so some money that you will not have to pay back. And so all of that to create a business that you can leave college with. Up next, we have our biological and applied health sciences. Biology and biology pre-med is by far our most popular major. As a pre-med student, you'll have a pre-med advisor, your regular advisor, as well if you need any extra coaching, you can have a student success advisor as well. So there are plenty of people on your team to help you thrive throughout college. Up next, we have our public health sciences. One of our favorite things about that is the Surgeon General for President Obama. She teaches at our university, and she is also a graduate of Xavier. We also have medical laboratory sciences. And so that person who's, they cut off a weird mole and they send it to the back. It's like, oh, I need to send this to the lab to see if it's cancerous or anything like that, or anything working with medical equipment. That is your laboratory sciences. For our education and counseling, we were founded to be a teacher's college. And so we are very excited to have expanded upon that, but it still remains a pillar at our university. For our fine arts and humanities, we love our fine arts and humanities. One special thing about it is that if you are a historian, or if you major in history, art, or English, or music, you are a working musician, you are a working artist, and we help you put your work on display. And if you're a historian, you are working museums, you are doing the work that a historian does. And so you get to find out rather early whether this is the thing that you want to do or not. For our math and physical sciences, we have chemistry and chemistry pre-med. If you're going between pre-pharm and pre-med, I always recommend doing chemistry. You can do both. You can do both at the same time and kind of switch back and forth between them. We also have robotics and mechatronics engineering. We are one of 2 HBCUs to have this major. And for our social and behavioral sciences, we are one of 2 HBCUs to have neuroscience as a major. And for our political science degree, our mayor, Mayor Elizabeth Cantrell, she graduated from Xavier having a political science and pre-law degree. We also have a dual engineering program. That's a 3-2 program, so it'll be 3 years at Xavier and then 2 years at one of our partner institutions. We have partnerships all across the country, from University of Southern California to NYU, and so you can kind of have a dual college experience from, you know, being at a small Southern HBCU to if you want to be at a Big Ten school, Big Ten football school, or live in New York for a year. We also have a College of Pharmacy. We have 2 programs for that. That is our accelerated track program, which is 2 years getting your associate's degree, 4 years getting your doctorate, or our non-accelerated track program, which is 3 years getting your bachelor's degree and 4 years getting your doctorate degree. We also have a number of graduate programs, including we're adding genetic testing to our graduate programs. For our housing is not guaranteed, but freshmen do get first priority. We say this because we are fully admissions, so that means you can apply anytime during the school year. However, that does not guarantee housing. But however, if you apply and get all your stuff in, I would say before July of the school starts, you will be perfectly fine with our housing. For our tuition, room and board, tuition about $24,000, room and board is about $10,000. The fees are about $4,500. To offset these costs, we have our merit-based scholarships. First-time freshmen, we've actually increased this since this presentation has been made. So it's from $2,500 to $20,000 now. These are based on academic performance, and students are automatically evaluated, meaning that there's no separate application or essay that you need to write. As soon as you send in your Common App or Xavier application, we are now evaluating you for scholarships. Our priority deadline for scholarships is December 1st. And also for this first number, the $2,500 to $20,000, that is with no test scores. We are test optional, and so that $2,500 to $20,000 is without any test scores. For our Premier Scholarship, test scores are required. That is our presidential scholarship, which is full tuition and fees, and our Board of Trustees scholarship, which is full tuition, room, board, and fees. So a little bit about our student life. We have a number of on-campus activities and organizations. There's pretty much a club for every single major. I always recommend joining that club. It's an easy way to know which classes to take, which professors, you will vibe with the best, and also easy way to make your own study group, make friends, etc. We have a number of social and professional or Greek organizations. We have 8 out of the buying 9. We do not have IOTAs on campus. And for our special interest organizations, we have a club for pretty much every major city, and also a debate team, the Xavier Activities Board, which puts on activities such as our drive-in movie theaters, live music Fridays, things like that. We have a number of service organizations and student government organizations, including our Homecoming and Spring Fest Council and our Student Government Association. We also have something called Service Saturdays. So the first Saturday of every month, students are encouraged to give a couple of hours of their time to give back to the New Orleans community. For athletics, we are NAIA Division I. We have men and women's basketball, baseball, softball, cross country, tennis, soccer, volleyball, track and field, and competitive cheer. I do want to shout out our competitive cheer team. We were the 2022 co-ed champions, and 3 facts about them is that one, we scored the highest score in NAIA Division I history. 2, it was only our 3rd year in existence. And then 3, we were the first HBCU to win. So a little about New Orleans. I love this city. It's the home of jazz, zydeco, R&B, bounce music. Our school song is to Rolling in the Deep, the bounce version, our Xavier Shuffle. We also have Mardi Gras Break, if that entices you guys at all. And also it's festival season. We just recently had Fried Chicken Fest this past weekend. There's French Quarter Fest, Jazz Fest, Blues Fest, Jerk Chicken Fest, Taco Fest. There's just a ton of things that you can do that are free, for admissions. And then just a ton of things to do. It's an extremely lively city with a brilliant culture and history that you definitely just want to be a part of. So for the application, you can submit it through the Xavier application or a common application. We are not currently on the Black Common app. Our application is free. For our required documents, we need an official high school transcript. And if you did any kind of dual enrollment, we need the transcript for that as well. We need one letter of recommendation. And again, we are test optional. So if you decide to submit your test scores, that's all we need from you. If you decide to not submit your test scores, we do need an essay. That essay can either be a personal statement or why Xavier essay. Don't need that. And then that concludes our presentation. You can follow us on social media at XULA Admissions, and get in touch with us any way that you choose to. So thank you guys so much. Okay.